Welcome to another episode of Grubmasters. I'm Chris, and this is Cousin John. Today, we're doing fried dough. Johnny, what is fried dough?
Chris, come on, it's dough. We're going to fry it.
Is it just that simple?
Why are we doing an episode on that, right?
Right.
Well, we're doing a little bit of a pool party later on today, and we thought it'd be fun to do some fried dough, classic fair food. I was talking to somebody, and we were talking about fried dough, and they said, I've never had fried dough before. Unconscionable, right? I mean, in New England, we eat fried dough. It's like a rite of passage.
It's a staple up here. Anywhere you go, any fair, any party, let's do it.
Absolutely. So fried dough is really easy to do. That's what we like here at Grubmasters, things that are easy to do, because if you're going to be outside, you don't need, 500 pots and pans and stuff. And we're going to show you how to do it quickly for a lot of people. Because you're having a party, you're doing one fried dough and then another fried dough. Are your guests going to want to watch you make fried dough, or are they going to want to eat the fried dough?
You're just going to want to eat it.
Right, absolutely.
What kind of dough you got here, John?
So, you could buy fried dough or you can make it. And, if you want to make it, God bless you, it's amazing. It's pretty easy to make it, but you could buy 5 pounds in like a big box warehouse club store for like $5. So for $1 a pound, I'm buying it.
Nice.
So this is half of a package. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I break it down to do the fried dough, because, you could get in there and make a real mess of this, or you could work smart and not hard and just, have nice rounds ready to go.
Sounds good.
All right, so I'm going to take my package. Again, I kind of already separated it out. So this is half of what I bought. So I'm just going to set this aside. I'm going to take a little flour, lay it down on my board. And I'm just going to dump this out as gingerly as I can onto the board without really stretching it out. And what that's going to allow me to do is it's going to allow me to really make a log of fried dough. Thanks, sir. So let me get a little flour on my hands, a little on the top. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this log, because if I have a cylinder here or a log of fried dough, if I take a sharp knife and I start slicing it, I'm going to end up with
some perfect slices.
Yeah, so basically a disc. Yeah. And if I take this disc and I press it in the flour, flip it over, do it again, and I kind of press it out so that it becomes, less of an oval and more of a square, what I'm going to end up with is something that's nice, not so big. You don't want a fried dough as big as your head. You get those at the fair all the time. They're hard to eat. I like to do little fried doughs, and that is going to be a perfect fried dough right there. So we'll stretch it just a little bit more just before we put it in, and maybe you don't stretch it out quite that much, because what I like to do is take these, set them on a sheet pan that has a little flour on it, and stack them up. So when I take 5 pounds of fried dough, raw dough like this, and I slice it all up and I put it in trays, I get about 27 doughs. So we're going to finish prepping this up. We're going to get our oil up to temp, and we'll be back to fry up some dough.
Johnny, what are we cooking with here today? What are we using?
Here at Grubmasters, we're big fans of cast iron. I mean, there's no two ways about it. Cast iron is got a lot of density. First of all, it's durable. You're going to pass it down to your grandkids. But there's so much thermal mass in a cast iron frying pan that when you heat it up, it stays pretty well heated up.
Right.
And we're going to be dropping dough that's not ice cold, but it's cold into that. And we want that temp to rebound right away as quick as possible.
It's a pretty big piece of cast iron there.
Well, yeah, so, again, you could do this in your, 8-inch, 10-inch cast iron frying pan. Heck, you could do it in, any old aluminum frying pan. But if you have a 17-inch skillet, you're pretty much looking for any excuse to bust that thing out. And today is one of those days.
All right.
So, all right, we're at about 250. We're not quite there on temp. We want to cook between 350 and 375 ideally. And our sauce is just starting to come into a bit of a simmer. We're going to stir that up because fried dough, sauce, cheese, magic. We've got a couple other toppings. We've got cinnamon and sugar, powdered sugar, cinnamon, great, nice and sweet. And then we've got, just a special one, more of a dessert. I mean, really decadent. Yeah. Fried dough, whipped cream, and chocolate sauce. Done. All right, we'll be back as soon as this is up to temp.
Oil's up to 350. What do you think, John?
Let's do it. Yep, absolutely.
All right.
Now Chris is going to slip those in, because you do not want to throw your dough into the hot oil. You get some of this on your leg, you're not going to have a good time.
No.
Now, you're going to want to really keep an eye on these. There's no set time for how long it takes to do a fried dough. Don't go by that. Go by look. Okay? When they get golden brown and delicious, they're ready to get flipped.
Right.
This little pocket here that's white, don't let that fool you. It's going to come out great anyway.
Oh, yeah.
It's steaming. It's going to cook. And you're just going to really float these guys across. And then when it's time to pull them, and it's almost time, you're going to give them a little shaky shake to get that excess oil off. But don't be afraid to take a peek. And yep, so that's what we're looking for right there. Okay? So beautiful. I'm going to pull this off. I'm going to reach in with the tongs. I'm going to really clamp down on this dough.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it that shaky shake.
Straight up and down.
Yeah, you don't want to throw this into there. Get it up on your hand. And keep your hand high, on the high side, okay? So this is going to come off. Don't do it like this. You're going to get burned, okay? Done it. And here we go. I mean, these are literally perfect fried dough. We're going to put them on our cooling rack here. Little paper towel. And it's time to dress them.
Let's do it.
Sauce first?
Sauce first.
Sauce first. All right, yeah, they're hot. So give a nice, generous dollop, nice marinara sauce, a little garlic. You know, you don't want that really soupy sauce. And, you know, be generous. Come on, these are your family and friends.
Yeah. Nice, healthy shake of the Parmesan.
Yeah, make it snow. Oh, I love this stuff. And that's darn near perfect. I'm going to taste that one.
Yeah?
So let's just set that one down.
All right.
And, okay, what's next? We're going to do...
Second, we're doing powdered sugar with a little cinnamon. We pre-mixed the powdered sugar and cinnamon. And this is mighty tasty. This is my favorite, John. Whew.
You get all excited there.
I love it.
All right, let's give these a taste. I mean, these are going to be hot, so go easy.
Cheers.
My friend. Cheers. Wow, that is hot. As I said. The sauce is killer. Don't skimp on the sauce.
No.
Wow.
Powdered sugar, amazing. We got one other trick up our sleeves, though. Johnny?
Yeah. So this is, you know, probably more like a dinner fried dough. That, maybe a dessert fried dough, dinner fried dough. Kids are going to love that one. This one, though, is off the hook.
We're going to take some whipped cream. Load it up on there. Some chocolate syrup.
And this is for sure a dessert fried dough, or dare I say a breakfast fried dough, too. I mean, that looks just stunning. I'm going to taste this one, too. Ooh. Well, take a bite of that.
All right. You've convinced me.
It's a little messy because we jumped the gun here. We put it on a really hot fried dough. Let your fried dough cool down just a little bit. I mean, that tastes amazing. It's like an ice cream sundae on a fried dough.
Delicious.
So easy. You saw how fast it took to do those. You could churn these out. You could do 30 of these in like 15 minutes if you're focused. Your family and friends are going to love you for it. Simple. By God, it's good. Please subscribe. Send us some comments, and we'll see you next time.